Okay, welcome back. Episode 20. If you've been watching along with these videos and you've been enjoying them, would really appreciate a like and subscribe. But anyway, enough of that, let's get into this. So today the plan is I am going to make the iron armor. I'm probably going to use this going up into the mountain. I want to get some frost meads on the go because I'm going to need them heading up into the mountains. I also want to upgrade my root armor, so I need to go and hunt some abominations. And while I'm there, I might as well collect some charcoal and some cernalling cores. And then depending on how long all of that takes, I'll probably just need to get a few things done around the place as well. So that's the plan for this episode. So let's start off and let's get this armor crafted up. I'll be interested to see how strong it is going back into the swamp and hunting these abominations. So we're going to upgrade it as well as far as we can, because just looking at that, it's quite cheap to upgrade. Especially at these lower levels. Excuse me, just had to have a sip of coffee. Okay, what do we got? 57 from 36, so that's a massive upgrade in armor. We'll put that away. The bear gear has done us very well. We will be slower in this gear. We'll just have to move around more patiently and manage our stamina as we move around. So if we do get into any fights, we've got plenty of stamina. Yeah, nice. Looking good. Okay, let's get to the swamp. What portal do we want to go through? This one, I think. I think this is the second portal in our first swamp. We don't have any poison resistance potions, but we'll just have to be careful. We should be alright. There's the Surtlings are spawning over there. Just gonna get an angle on this Drogger spawner. If I can. Yeah, we're too close. We're spawning Drogger, but that's alright. take that out. Yeah, okay, we're pretty tanky now. The Draugr don't do very much damage to us at all. Let's just run over here and take this other one out. We need some stamina. Archer. Block that. Parry timing's off. It always is when I first start out. Oh, we got one of the hammers in there. We activated our little trinket just then. Okay, we'll move along, take these out. We'll just keep on wandering around and we're going to be running into abominations as we go. Be clearing out all these spawners as well. We were thinking about keeping one originally, but we're probably not going to need it. I think we're going to have plenty of entrails. We can keep one in the other swamp if we need to. Haha. Get a sneak attack on that Draugr that just spawned. We'll be killing some leeches as well. We'll just have to be careful with those guys. Don't want to get hit by their poison. One of the attacks that I have with these is with the sword attack. The last one is like a big down attack and it does much more damage than the first two. So as you've seen there, I'll do 3 attacks with my sword, aiming for the third one to hit my target. And you can normally one-tap leeches with that third attack, but if you hit them with the first or second attack, you won't kill them in one hit. Just if you don't kill them in one hit, you're risking them getting a bite in on you. I'm interested to find out how we stack up against an abomination now with our new armor. We're just going to use the same sort of tactic, just dodge rolling and attacking its legs. I normally try and dodge roll like to my right, because if it's facing you, you have the big leg of the abomination on your right, and you can kind of dodge roll into that leg and then attack that leg. That's normally my strategy for them. That guy, I think he was facing in the other direction and he spawned and he didn't know I was there. I think because I hit the rock then I didn't kill that leech. Obviously, as you know, when you hit anything else, I can hear an abomination over there to my right. If you hit anything else, the damage is spread between whatever that is. That includes just anything in the world as well as enemies. Okay, first abomination fight. Let's see how this goes. There I go with my jump again. Oh. Keeps on stepping his leg like behind the rock, so I'm attacking the rock as well as him. But we got him. That was a very chill fight. That was not risky at all. We want all of his drops. Okay, we'll keep on wandering around and see if we can find another one. We'll finish off this other Draugr spawner and then get the skeleton spawner. Archer. Got the block, not the parry. The Draugr coming this way. Kill this leech. It's starting to get dark as well. Skeleton just over there. I'm just going to get this Draugr entrails. We've got some more Draugr spawner here. And Strat have taken one out with the bow and then coming in and taking the other one out with the sword seems to be working. Parry finally on that archer. How's it all those Draugr that have been spawning, almost all of them have been archers. Okay, it's just gone night and we've got our second abomination. Let's see how this fight goes. It's a little bit hard to see this guy. And with those rocks in the background, we can't really see his attacks, or him winding his attacks up very well. It's really scuffed like where we're standing in the rocks. We keep on having the camera go like into the rock. And we just totally missed that one. And somehow missed that one. And that one. Okay, let's just take a health potion quickly and just hit the reset on this fight. We're pretty tanky against these guys, but we can't just let him hit us over and over and over. Okay, second one down. Yeah, I think just because it's night time and we were wet, our stamina was a problem in that fight. Comes another leech. Yeah, we just have to make adjustments when we've got another buff that's like influencing our stamina regen, to just take the fight a little bit more slowly and just manage our stamina a little bit better. We could have just like walked away in between a few attacks to just get a bit of stamina regen and then re-engage. I think that's why we were missing some of those dodge rolls, is because we had no stamina. Yeah, when you're in fights, if you're new to Valheim, you're definitely needing to be regularly looking at your health bars on the left and your stamina bar in the bottom middle, and you need to be monitoring it throughout the fight. It's very important. Okay, that's a good start though. That's probably enough to upgrade the armor to level 3. But I'm still going to go out in the morning, I think, and try and get another one at least. We're not going to be doing any crypts today though. We could save that for another day. We've got plenty of iron at the moment. I'm liking having these bigger boxes in the middle here. We're going to have to extend our house at some stage because we probably need to create like a rested room, like a bedroom. We need to look at making some of the other pieces of furniture that we probably have available to us, like the dragon bed, and we just need to set up what will need to be a bigger location or room off this house, so that we can get maxed out rested buff. At the moment we're certainly not getting a full extent of what we could be as far as rested goes. I'm finding that I'm not really needing it at the moment. Like my ventures are not seeing me running out on rested too much, but when we go out into the mountains, it's probably something that we need to consider. So that's probably another thing that we need to get organised and get done before heading into the mountains. But I need to get these frost meads on the go because we definitely need them. Honey. Might aim at making 4 of them. That should be plenty. That should see us to being able to kill enough wolves to get the wolf trophy, the pelts, and then we need to find our first silver vein as well, because we'll need some silver. So getting the silver in the mountains, the tuning fork that we got from Bone Mass, You take that as a trinket into the mountains and you activate it, and it beeps, or not beeps, but kind of like vibrate. It is a beep, I guess. And it's kind of like a metal detector. The closer you get to the beep, the more pronounced and the faster their vibration is. And you can use that to locate where silver vein is under the ground. Then you can mine in the area. You just need an iron pickaxe, which we have, so we will be able to dig all the rock out around the silver. You can mine the silver as you go. Some people like to completely expose the whole silver node and then hit it and try and break it. I normally just sort of mine it as I go. As I uncover it, I mine a bit of the ground around, and then I mine the silver as I'm sort of uncovering it, and then we're going to want to set a portal up just next to that, so we can basically, when we get full, we can just head straight out. We are going to want to be looking for the fourth boss location when we're in the mountains as well. That's Moda. It's like a flying lady dragon. We can find her location. There's often I forget what they're called, the rocks with the red writing on it. Vigisiers. Sorry, I absolutely botched the pronunciation of that. But they are in these like little stone castles that you find throughout the mountains. Sometimes there's Droga in them. Sometimes there's skeletons. Sometimes there is like a rock golem that spawns around them. But that's one of the places that we can find. Oh, excuse me. Oh. That was a big one. Sorry about that. Sometimes they can be... what was I going to say? Sometimes you can just stumble across Moda's location. For some reason, I think Moda I've found to be reasonably easy to find if you're lucky and you wander onto the right mountain. I know in my last playthrough when we found Moda, I was just up in the mountains getting things done, and I walked around a corner and there it was. But then I know there's been other times where we've had to struggle a little bit to find her location. We need to find the eggs. So there's these big eggs that spawn in like little nests, like rock nests. Oh, we've been bitten by a leech. It doesn't look like it'll be too bad. And we need to take those eggs back to the Moda altar. We need 3 of them, and then with that we can summon the boss. There's frost caves up there, so we need to explore in them. And yeah, that is the main thing that we will be doing in the mountains. Oh, that guy is decided he does not want any of this fight. He is running very far away. There he goes. He will probably come back at some stage, but we are not going to wait for him. Nope. Let's grab these drops. Oh, we got another abomination. Ah, and there's that guy off to the right there, running back. I see you over there. Let's see if we can have a better fight this time. Nope. Need to stop letting him hit us. And again. I find one of the hardest thing I find with this fight is being able to like actually see. Like, because you're out often attacking his legs and stuff, you can't see what the rest of him is doing, and you're having to time your dodge rolls just based on the noises that he's making, which you can do, but I find it's harder than when you've got the noise and you've got the visual. You can actually see what he's trying to hit you with, as opposed to you can't see the leg that he's trying to hit you with, and you're just timing your dodge roll based on the noise. Okay, let's not punch this leech to death. Let's equip our sword and use that instead. Works much better. But yeah, I think that's what I find difficult with the Abomination, is especially with that other fight, I was getting stuck where my like camera was sort of getting adjusted based on the rocks behind me, and it was like my camera angle was going into the rocks and then it was obstructing my view. There's a turnip seed next to me there. We don't need them anymore though. Turnip disappeared. I guess because we hit it with our sword. But yeah, does anyone else find that as part of the difficulty in fighting the Abominations? Yeah, if you are able to get a good visual of the whole enemy, I think it's quite easy to like he does broadcast his attacks like quite well, so you can just go in and take out this other Draugr spawner. If you can get a hit on the Draugr and kill them before they realise they've just been born to a spawner, you can take them out in one shot. Oh, we've got a blob coming. We just have to be careful of the poison on this guy. If you attack them from behind them, you can normally like, they have a front and they have a back, so if you can get behind them, they won't do their poison if you can stay behind them. Obviously they'll turn around pretty quickly to try and face you, but yeah, if you can get behind them and then attack them from behind, or walk them around in a circle so that you stay behind like the front of them, you could normally be able to kill them before they hit you with a poison blast. I think we'd be alright with one, but if we got hit with two, it would probably take our health pretty low, if not kill us, because I'd say it'll be a 15 tick of poison. But because we're not playing very hard, it's actually not too bad. I think I'm very hard. It's like 4 health per tick, or maybe even more, but it's probably only 2 on normal difficulty settings. Still a decent amount of health though. You don't want to get hit too many times. Okay, we're probably just gonna wander around and head back towards our Oh, we've got another one. Well, this is our 4th one now. We just need to try and get it to head over this way. Where is it going? No, we can't hit it. On this side. There you are. There we go. Come over here. Just having a quick look around. Make sure nothing's going to sneak up from behind us. Got hit by that one. When I miss dodge rolls, I swear most of the time I'm too early on them. Just missed that one altogether. I think I jumped into that one. I did my usual mistiming of the buttons. They're pretty easy to take out now though, like with this new iron armor. They are not posing really any risk as long as we're not like totally horrible. We're certainly not having the cleanest fights against them though. That's actually another Surtling spawner over there, which we haven't set up. We're not worried about that right now though. Yeah, that's still up on the land, that one. We can go to that at some stage if we want to and clear it out. We've got a leech chasing us, I think. Okay, we're just going to head back to one of our portals, the one that's just over here. And yeah, I think we've done pretty well in this episode so far. We've basically done everything we wanted to get done. We've been pretty lucky, I think, in quite easily being able to find Abomination. And yeah, we're pretty overpowered against them now with this new armor. I'm probably going to keep quite tanky armor through the mountains and into the plains. But I'm going to probably lose that and go for more movement and agility as we go into the Mistlands. I'm not sure what that's going to look like just yet, but I just know with the fuelings and having to clear out fueling camps, like the villages, having to fight locks, and then obviously fighting the stone golems and the wolves in the mountains. The drakes aren't too bad. They're pretty easy to just like 1 or 2 bow shots and you take them out. But yeah, I think I want to be a little bit tanky for a little while. That bear gear served us really well. We've used that like from the beginning of the game almost. Like we had our troll gear for a little while, but we pretty quickly switched to the bear gear, and we've used that right through to defeating bone mass. But I think it's time to just be a little bit stronger against our enemies. But now we're going to upgrade this root gear, because we are going to want the root harness when we go into the plains eventually, and we'll want that fully upgraded. It's going to protect us against the spear fuelings and the mozzies, more importantly. Just it can be really dangerous with a fueling fight if you're fighting a couple of them, which you quite often end up doing, and you've got a spear guy who's throwing spears at you while you're fighting some of the other ones. Just having that pierce resistance is like often life-saving. Or as happens as well, you're in a fight with some fuelings and a mozzie comes along and stings you. Okay, we still can't upgrade the workbench to level 5. He's talking to us. The trophies do that when you hang around them for too long. So if we equip the root harness and lose that, we lose a little bit, but it's not too bad. Okay. So what are we gonna do? I think we're gonna go for a run in the meadows, as boring as that sounds. We're just gonna go and hunt some deer and some boar and just go and do some just gathering. So let's run this root harness just so we're not slowed down too much. We'll just go out for a good meadows run. That's a good look of the root harness just then. We'll go out for a good meadows run and primarily hunt deer and boar, just so we can stock up on our hides and deer meat. Obviously meat, boar meat as well. Any necks we see, we'll take them out as well. We still need them for our meads. And and we'll try and wander in a direction where we haven't been. Where do we want to go? Let's head up into here and start opening some of this up over where that sort of little mountain is. Yeah, we'll do this for like 10 minutes or so. Just need to go out and do these runs every now and then. Yeah, but we need the boar meat as well, because at the moment we're using that for the turnip stew and sausages. I think when we get silver though, we'll get another cauldron upgrade. Or maybe onions when we get onions. I don't know. There's something that we get that'll give us another cauldron upgrade. And then we're going to be able to, when we start killing wolves, we'll be able to make wolf skewers. So we probably won't need the deer stew anymore. We'll be running sausages and wolf skewers. We obviously then get the onion soup, so then we don't really need the turnip stew if we're running 2 health, 1 stamina. But every now and then I'll want to go out and run 2 stamina, so we'll run the turnip stew and the onion soup, and then probably the wolf skewers if we're going for a stamina heavy run. One star. We probably should do something with our boar as well that we tamed. We still haven't even done anything with them. They're just still sitting there. Okay, we got a good amount just then. Coming into, I was just about to say it's coming into night time, but there it was right there. We're gonna have to go out and get some fine wood at some stage again, because we're gonna need more portals. We really should get them organised at some stage and set up a little bit of a portal area. So I think we've got probably a stream coming our way of just getting some more stuff done around the base. We can maybe build ourselves a bedroom, extend the house around the lake. We can set up a portal area so that we don't end up with a scuffed base with just portals sitting in every spare spot we can find all over the place. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that in an episode. I'll probably do a stream doing that. I'll just do some base extensions. Maybe make a bit more of a courtyard. Maybe heading over towards our bear. We just need to make sure that our bedroom's not too close to that. Otherwise we'll get the enemies nearby. Probably be good for us to do a little bit of Bit of training as well to up our levels of our bow and sword skill. Don't really know what that's at the moment, but it's probably just in the 30s. We definitely want to try and get that up higher for both of them. There's a boar there somewhere. Heard it. There's one there. Just trying to hunt this deer though that I can hear. See if it comes back. I don't think it will though, because there's skeletons in the area that keep on spawning because it's night time. But yeah, so we're probably going to be ready to take our first venture into the mountains on the next episode, or once those frost meads are ready anyway. We'll be pretty close. Lots of boar around, but I don't know where that deer went. Oh, there's one there. No. I couldn't tell whether it was facing us or it was facing the other way. We got shaman wandering around as well. Okay, we got that one. It was a blind shot then. Couldn't see it. Could just see its name. Oh, there's another one right there. Oh. So yeah, I'd say in the next episode, we're gonna want to get the frost resistance meads finished. Get the next batch of them down. We're gonna want to farm some stuff up so we can take a portal and then head up into the mountain and have our first explore in the mountain. See if we can get a portal up there so we don't have to be running up there every single time we go there. We probably want to take a stone cutter at some stage and make ourselves a decent base in a good location. Just because yeah, we just need a bit of a stronger base up there to protect the portal. Rock golems and drakes firing their like frost breath attack thing that they do can damage our base and break it apart pretty quickly. Especially if we get the drake attack, which I'm not sure. I think we can get that now that we've beaten bone mass, so we do have to be careful of that. I think we can get you are being hunted as well, so we also need to be careful of that because that one can happen anywhere. I'm not 100% sure about the drake attack, whether we need to kill a drake before we get them. But I'm pretty sure once you kill bone mass, the wolf attack, the you are being hunted, can get triggered. So we definitely just have to be mindful of that one. Like even right now, if that were to happen, yeah, we'd probably be in a little bit of a problem. We'd have to manage a fight against them very well, because I think it's 5 wolves, and then as soon as you kill one, then another one comes. If you're able to kill them pretty quickly, you can normally keep them down to like 2 or 3. But you can't attack so consistently, because you've got to manage your stamina, and then just eventually you end up getting surrounded by 5 of them. Skeleton. Seriously? We'll keep them. We'll get rid of the bones. We'll get rid of the wood too. We can get more of that. Yeah, we've got the honey. We should probably start heading back now. We've got a good amount of what we were out there for. We've got some meat, and we've got some hide, some leather. We'll kill whatever else we come across on the way home, but we should just start getting a move on now. It's about to be morning. There's a boar stone here. I'll kill a few of these guys. Oh, the skeleton's killing all the boar for us. That's fine. He can kill the boar and we'll kill him. There's bones. There's black forest up here. I haven't been up here before. We're kind of on the coast now, obviously. At least we're opening that up a little bit. And then this is over near that little mountain that we've seen. It's not much of a mountain, but there's going to be wolves up there. It might be a good place to go and venture to start off with. Just to see how we stack up. Yeah, I don't think I want to go over there. I just want to start heading home now. I've been aimlessly wandering all night. Yeah, and we do need to be careful of that. Though you were being hunted. That's something that we need to remember that could come up. In the meadows, I'd probably be looking for something that I could just jump up onto, where I think the wolves wouldn't be able to get to me. Like one of those bigger rocks. And then just try and take some of them out from up there with a bow. You don't always have that available to you. Sometimes you just have to fight them. But I'd say if we're having to fight them on the ground, there's probably more likelihood we're going to die than be able to actually fight them off for the whole duration. See, something like that rock there to the right, we could get up on that. We'd be safe. Here's another Ichthia altar. There are multiple boss locations in each world of each boss. So as you can see, that's our second one. Our first one's down there. That's why there's good chance that Moda might be on that big mountain, because I think Moda spawns can only be so high up. If it's too low the mountain, you can't have motor spawn there, so there's only so many locations motor can be. If you're on a big enough mountain, there's a good chance there's going to be a motor boss location up there. But yeah, so we'll have a little bit more of a think about what we want to do in the next episode. But basically, I think by the end of the episode, we definitely want to get up into the mountains for the first time and have a proper run in the mountain. But yeah, I think we're pretty much going to call it at that. Now we're just going to head home. We'll run back to this portal, just here, and then yeah, we'll call it at that. Thank you very much for watching again. If you are liking this, please hit the like and subscribe so that you can follow along with my future videos as I progress through this journey. Yeah, if you've got any comments, pop them down there. And yeah, otherwise we will just keep on wandering home and continue getting ready to venture into the mountains. Our portal just over here to the left, I think. Yeah, there it is. Okay guys, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.